Mic? Okay, mic works just fine. Okay, no viewers yet, but we've been live for 3 minutes, so let's start. Okay. Finish up my coffee. Apologies for the room looking like a mess, and for me looking like a mess. It's been a rough week, I'm gonna tell you. Let's begin. I defeated the boss off stream, and I loaded a save file from where I'd beaten him. It is very much a crapshoot. Oh, actually, you know what? I should change some visual settings here. Give me 1 second. I turned on, what do you call it? Smoothing. And it doesn't look great. I'm usually a big proponent of graphical smoothing, but it is not a good smoothing option on this. So let's just turn off full screen smoothing. Because I think it conflicts with another. Yes, here we go. Texture filtering extended and smooth sprites. Extended without sprites. Extended smooth sprites is fine. The screen smoothing when I turn off. And let's enable scan lines and see how bad that looks for a second. Don't really like the scan lines thing, but let's check it out. There you go. Boop, boop, boop. That's, it's not awful, but like I don't know if I like it. It does sort of dim it to like 50%, doesn't it? I mean, it might be fine. Let me leave it on for a second here. Let me see what it looks like full screen. While we have no viewers, it's a fine time to do stuff like this. I mean, I think it looks okay. I don't like what the sprite tiling is doing though. So let's switch that back to the way it was before. And I think I will turn off the scan lines. It's not useful at all. No texture filtering. High-res texture is none. Yeah, it's auto detect VRAM. Texture quality, best colors. You could just use driver's default textures, that should be fine. If I don't use the FPS limit, let's see what happens. Because this game has a lot of slowdown being a late era PS1 game. I mean, this game came out in like 2000 in the US, like late 1999 in Japan. I guess this'll do. Oh, let's see if I can load my save state. Yeah, we can. Alright, so this is exactly where we were from if we had beaten the boss on our last try. The explanation of what is happening here. And there's your most absolute direct connection to the original Chrono Trigger. And then out of nowhere, a dragon. suddenly there are dragons in the mix. And we're back in another world. See, the shop has changed any in Arnie Village. Oh, the village is empty now. Everybody's gone. It's my... I should see if I'm able to rest here at all. Some reshuffling of my character's abilities right now. Because I had kitted out everyone for that one boss fight, and now that's over. Let's do a quick auto-allocate to the whole party. Do I really want Harley on my team still? Can I switch her out? Two characters with black and 8 summons, he was not great. Swap Radius for Zappa. Let's swap Harley for Uranus, and that should balance out the party pretty well. Oh, but wait. I gotta unequip those two first. Come back, guys. let's remove all the elements from moving. So Link's the way he is. Yvonne, your speaking is really quiet compared to the game's music. Hard to hear you. I mean, I am sort of speaking quietly right now, but also... hold on, let me save the game first, and then I'll see if we can switch that up, because alt-tabbing out of the game is a little weird. Alright, alt-tabbed out. How is that? Is that easier to hear me? That is easy to hear. Thank you, Ringus. Thank you, Yvonne. Alright, so, you can maintain your same speaking volume. Okay. I tend to be louder when I'm playing fighting games, so the mix is probably key to that. So, playing RPGs, it's a little bit different. Excuse me. So anyway, right, we were gonna switch characters now. I was also pretty much kind of mumbling to myself. I wasn't even sure if anybody was watching at the time. Yeah, Sunday, chill mode. Let's get Irenas and Zappa. Zappa I'm not familiar with using, but I do need a damage dealer, and he seems to have a pretty high strength stat. Elements. So an auto-allocate to him. And then an auto-allocate to Irenas. Let's take a look at Irenas' stuff. Swap this for another. There's only one more heal on there. Cure plus Aqua. Let's switch anti-red for another Cure plus if we got one. Yeah, we got plenty of Cure plus. Capsule can be Cure plus as well. Just turn her into a dedicated healer. Why do you have both revives? That's not good. You don't need both of those. Tablet is fine. Fireball is fine. Yep, that's fine. That could be a Cure plus. That Recover All, I'm gonna put on someone else. Yep, that looks good. Do another Fire Pillar. On you, Irenas, let's Nimble, heal all, fine. Or do I want to just make all three of those heal alls? That could be a heal all plus one. Leave the eagle eye there. Oh, heal all plus two. That doesn't need to be quite that high up. What blue attack spells do I have? Ice Lance. And yeah, we'll keep the Frog Prince summon. That could just be another Ice Lance. Have I used all my heal-alls yet? Recover All needs to go in Irenas. I think that's it. Oh, wait. We have a revive that was not allocated yet. That'll do, I think. Do I have the best weapon available for Zappa and Irenas? Let's find out. Oh, there's now stone weapons. Stone Swallow. Yes, please. Let's go with... not enough raw materials. Need Denadorite to make that. don't see Zappa's equipable weapon anywhere. Oh, there we go. Oh, not enough Denadorite. Gotta go hunting up for some of that stuff. Oh, let me equip the new weapon too. And save one more time. So I suppose we should take the major town. Of course, we have to fight our way through Fossil Valley again. That's fine. Itching for some action anyway. New enemies! Smack. This is running a little bit better since I turned off the frame limiter. Which is to say it runs better than the original. Yeah, the enemy designs on this are really wild, and they're not very thematic, to be honest. They're kind of all over the place, but that's kind of the strength of the game's designs. It is a wild mishmash of all different kinds of things, which is, I think, kind of how my favorite games are designed. It's what I like about Guilty Gear, it's what I like about fighting games in general. It's just a general mishmash of different design aesthetics, and this is one of those few RPGs that doesn't try to stick too hard to a single design language. So you're going to see some wild stuff as we go through this game. The Dragon Temple alone was just like some wild... Oh, here we go. Here's another radically wild enemy design for you. And these little dudes do. Oh, they had some kind of scale gimmick, I think? What innate are you guys? You're red, so I should use blue on you. Teuton Shaman, these are called. God, I love the pun names. Red's not going to be good against them, but here we go. Like a random batch of enemy designs for themed enemies in Earthbound or in West of Loathing. Yeah, I mean, those can be cool as well. But I sort of like the idea of not knowing what's coming next. It's why I like anime like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure or shows like Twin Peaks. It's that idea of you think you know what's gonna happen, but then it takes a hard left, you know? Yeah, and that's especially true of the original Chrono Trigger, and it's especially true of this game as well. And I'm glad that they kept with that design ethos of let's just put whatever sticks, you know? Some of these enemies don't really have any explanation at all, and I sort of am too old to care about RPGs that try to explain enemy designs and where enemies come from way too hard. And that just takes a little bit of the mystery out of it, and a little bit of the fun. I mean, adventuring and exploring should be about running into new things. It's sort of why, for all people talk about like Halo 2 and Halo 3 being the best games, there was no more real exploration to be done. The enemy types had already been established. Now, Halo 1, you didn't know what to expect because you didn't know any of the enemies, and Halo 4 brought in whole new enemy types and a whole new environment to run around in. I think Halo 1 and Halo 4 are the stronger entries in that series. Now, they may not be everyone's favorite, but I think for me, they were the strongest ones in the series because they let me explore and they let me find new things in a brand new world that I hadn't explored before. In 1 it was the Halo ring, in 4 it was the Dyson sphere. God, I really want to play that again. I can't wait for them to bring Halo 4 to PC. I will play that on stream straight through. As opposed to, hey, remember this guy, yeah. Which is also sort of my problem with Destiny. Destiny 2 didn't really introduce any new enemy races until Forsaken with the Scorn. Now, the Scorn are still kind of just the Fallen, but a different faction. There's Fallen zombies, I guess. For all I talk about Destiny, I haven't really streamed a lot of Destiny on this channel lately. I'll change that one of these days. Finish off my coffee here. Yvonne says that's what I liked about Subnautica. You have come across places in the story with only little action being fed you. Yeah, exactly. And that's lovely. I'm hoping we get some of that in the new Destiny expansion when we get to explore Europa. Because Europa's been a destination we've never been to in Destiny. It also works because Destiny 2 was supposed to be playable with Zero Destiny 1. Yeah, I suppose so. And I'm glad you enjoyed that. But for Destiny 1 players, it was really a lot of retreading old ground, unfortunately. Not to say that I don't love the game, I still love it. It's just I love it for different reasons. It's nice to have a stream I can kick back and talk with people about things like that. Thank you guys for coming out today. I'm gonna do some chill playing in this, and maybe after an hour of this I might switch across to Death Stranding for a bit. I'm gonna sort of finish out my day with that. Oh, we have burns. Should cure those burns. Oh, I only have one ointment. That's fine, just use it on Zappa. Reminder to buy more ointments and stock up on those. Which is fine because we're gonna head to the element shop first of all. It's kind of why I enjoyed Pokemon Sword and Shield more than most, because I value Dexit for its narrative aspects, keeping you think. You're gonna have to explain Dexit to me. Give me new things and keep me away from things I already know. Oh, is that where they got rid of a lot of the older Pokemon? Yeah, I was actually kind of for that. It's the same thing that's happening with Destiny 2. There's too much content in the game for any one player to get through, or for any, like, semi-dedicated player to get through. So we're destroying the planets in the game, in the story of the game, to get rid of the file size of the game so we can add new content. I'm all for that. Is that what they're calling it now? Dexit? That's actually kind of cute. So let's just buy 99 of this. Because I am loaded on money right now. This game just throws money at you. 12 braces. What does this do? Removes white status effects. There's black status effects. Okay. I don't know if I need those right now, but why not? I'll just buy 99. Just buy 99 of everything. It's fine. Spend the money. Ooh, restores large HP. Fuck yes! Give me that and we'll replace all of our tablets with that. Gotta run off, but I love to have the stream up and muted for a bit. Enjoy your Sundays. Yeah, no problem, man. Thank you for the view. I see we have a third viewer in. I don't see who it is yet, but feel free to say hi. There's some new elements available here. There's still not any, let's buy 2 of these. Got enough cure pluses, got enough heal alls. Yeah. Hey, no problem, Benji. We did get past the boss that we were stuck on before, so that's fine. We now have a significant level up in weaponry and items, so I'm just sort of like allocating new items right now. Give me a moment to do that. What you have missed. So we beat the boss. He told us that there's such a thing as the Goddess of Fate, and then the entire world he was sitting in got destroyed. He said because it is a future that is coming to pass because we've undone the actions of the kids from the original game. And then after all that happened, a dragon came and saved us out of nowhere and said that it saved us because it's curious to see where we're going with all this. And we got to open the pathway back to the another world, and here we are, and we find out that Link's and Surge's body has been citing a revolution. Do I want to cook the Nostrum? Let's put Meteorite on 3. Nostrum. And 1 on our healer. Maybe 2 if she's got the grid for it. Mission Adventure. Yeah, we'll talk about it later tonight when I'm online. I don't mind. Alright. Okay, I'm actually unclear what we should be doing right now. We're back in the another world. Let me talk to these guards here. So suspended all economic activities in Chrono. Oh, we gotta go talk to the smithy. So this is gonna be weird. We're gonna go talk to the blacksmith with the blacksmith from the other world in our party, and this is how you unlock like extra stuff in the game, when you get someone to talk to their other self. Oh, that was supposed to trigger a story thing, I think. I'm glad you like that, Yvonne. Is there anything new here? Yeah, Denadorite and stone seem to be the most powerful things I can get right now, but I need to get Denadorite to actually create some. So I think what we should do is probably head to Viper Manor and see what the deal is over there. Because they were the ones starting this whole nonsense in the first place. If I get lost, I'll pull up a walkthrough and see what I gotta do. Solo Hunter K11TU. Hey Tara, I was wondering how did that Chrono Trigger memory boss go? Last time I saw you, you were having a hard time. It took me about 4 tries and a lot of luck. And everything I looked online said that it is basically predicated on luck. The thing about it is he has several attacks that can just straight up insta-kill you, and at this point in the game you only have 2 casts of revive. That's just how the game works. And if you get bad luck rolls and just get insta-killed more than, I guess, 4 times, the game's just kind of over. I got really lucky and I used Harley's Moonbeams, I think it's the Luminaire Moonbeams attack to have elemental damage, and just really just stuck it out till the end. I had, I think, 1 character down and was able to kind of just eat through it. But as I recall, that's how it works. But thematically, that works really well. If you guys will allow me to just kind of gush about that for a second. Thematically, that boss is telling you that life is futile and that you should just give up. Oh, nice little animation thing, by the way. Irina sits down if you've been standing too long with her. That's actually kind of cool, because she's a mermaid and she doesn't have legs. That boss is trying to get you to give up. He's trying to get you to stop what you're doing and just accept that time just ends, that there's nothing worth fighting for. So he's meant to be frustrating, and he's meant to be like a random number generator battle, so that you will give up on the game. Like, that's the point of that boss, and it's actually kind of cool the way that works. At least I think so. I could just be excusing a hard for hard boss sake, but we'll see. Playing this as an adult now and kind of going back to it, that's kind of what I'm getting from it. Occupied by the poor military. So maybe we can sneak in through the back then. Built-in rage quit generator. Yeah, basically, is what I'm thinking that character means. Oh, one thing you would have missed, Benji, in the conversation is that guy who we were fighting, remember he said he was a friend of Surge's dad? Well, it also turns out he is Lena's father, the girl who you talked to at the beginning of the game who sends you on your quest. That's a little detail you may miss. Just before he dies, he says, "Forgive me, Lena." Now, I'm not certain this is where I'm supposed to be going, so let me do this one fight, and then I'll look up the walkthrough and see if I'm on the right track here. Otherwise, I'd be wasting all our time. It does feel like these enemies are a little low level. Yeah, that doesn't seem like this is where I'm supposed to be right now. Hold on. Let's see. Chrono Cross walkthrough. I can go get summon elements, but I don't want to do that yet. Visit the cart where the shop was for a rainbow shell. Probably do that. And then we have to go back to Viper Manor. Which way? We have to go to the inn. Okay, so let's go get that rainbow shell and then head to the inn. So he's like, the few guys and most players will quit the game because they want you to think that's how the game ends. Not so much that you think that's how the game ends, but that his entire point is to get you to consider giving up because life is hard. And I feel like that is either me reading into it too much, or it is a brilliant piece of... I mean, what is the opposite of ludonarrative dissonance? Ludonarrative assonance? Where the gameplay and the story match perfectly, and actually more narrative through mechanics is kind of the idea I'm looking for. The kind of thing that games like Thomas Was Alone do very well, you know? Wait, no, I was supposed to go to the other thing first and inspect where the shop used to be. Because I can get a very rare item there. There we go, rainbow shell. Take that back to the blacksmith and have both of them analyze it and see what they can do with it. Now, there is a part of this game where you would quit and think, oh, the game's ended. When we get to it, I don't want to reveal too much about it, but basically, the final boss battle, if you kill the final boss, all you get are end credits. That's it. You have to do something very specific with the final boss that is incredibly difficult, but if you get it, you get the actual ending of the game. And it's wild. Need a sturdier hammer. Alright, so we need to look out for a sturdier hammer for them to actually make rainbow equipment for us. Not a problem. So now we gotta go check the bar. So flashback to the day when all this nonsense happened. Okay, maybe he's still alive then. Right, so the poor military is the military from the mainland. That is the country from the original Chrono Trigger. So now we gotta go to the manor. We have a choice to make here. So chat, vote for me. Do we take Zoa or Karsh with us? Alright chat, Zoa or Karsh? I'm waiting on your response. I have a Zoa from Talon, and an I don't know from Yvonne. Well, I'm gonna take that as the choice for Zoa. And of course it says in all caps, Zoa joined your party! Zoa likes his all caps speech. I think, okay, Zoa's strength is 31 compared to 25. We're taking Zoa with us. Let's allocate some elements to Mr. Zoa. So an auto allocate to Zoa only. Does he have a revive? Oh no, shit. 1 second. I can't use it. Okay, I gotta exit out of this and get that revive back from Zappa. And I think I'll just put that revive on Lynx, because I don't need it on anybody else right now. Zappa left and he took my only good revive spell with him. Oh, it's Norris. Or is this Norris? Yeah, this is Norris from another world, I suspect. Yes, it is. Yes. Let's go with that. If you want to know what Grobik is, spell his name backwards. Well, my 3-year-old came in with a napkin saying he's going to clean up this mess, and I just say stay right there. This could be in trouble. Yeah, that sounds like trouble. You might want to go take a look at that. Let's take care of this revive nonsense first. Swap Zoa and Zappa. Let's just remove all from him. Let's put the revive on Lynx. Let's take a look at his loadout now. Hell Soul isn't useful at all. Change that with something yellow. Does he have any heal-alls on him? Let's go with that. So now we head on over to the mansion. We should be able to go in. There we go. Can I get that treasure chest? Try yellow. So we should just be able to waltz on in here. A refreshing change from the last 2 times we were here. Yep. Welcome back. I hope everything's okay. I hope nothing is destroyed. Oh, some spilled chocolate milk. Came in to find the 2 napkins delicately laid over the spill. Well, you know what they're saying. There's no use crying over that. Laughing over it. Very cute. Oh boy, another one of these invasion missions. Hopefully we can go straight in. Using what we know from being in here the last time. anything of value in here? I think this entire room is just made. Oh, here we go. Huh. It's probably a hint on how to beat the boss. Basement prison. There we go. Let's save here and then head down to the basement. Let's see if I remember how to get down to the basement. Yeah, these don't open up, do they? None of this opens up. There was a statue here that if you put in the wrong code, it would drop you down to the basement. So how would I get down to the basement? Oh, I know. The well in the courtyard. Almost like I've been here before. Oh, they've sealed it up. God damn. How do I get in now? Yeah, I'll do a few fights here to see what's in that chest. Why not? Can I not even get up there now? It's like a stairway to get up here. I guess not. Let me look at the walkthrough and see what I'm supposed to do here. Okay. I can do this fight while looking up what to do. Okay, so I'm not supposed to be in... Oh, wow. Am I just locked in a pattern here? You know, I'm gonna run away from this combat. There we go. And we're out of here. These crickets have a bone to pick with you. They're not even that hard! Thought they just removed them from the map. Is there anywhere else I can go? Ooh, chest! It's probably a low-level item I forgot to get when I was here the first couple of times. Cannot carry any more ointments, so that'll stay where it is. I have 99 of those. So I can go on through. What room am I missing here? Why don't these doors open? He doesn't do anything if I try to walk past him. Now let's try going upstairs and going through that other corridor. So that's an optional side quest that I don't think I need to do right now. Hello, chest. Side scope probably increases my attack percentages. I wonder what happens if I put Norris in my party at this point. I checked both rooms here, right? Temporarily move Ernest and put Norris in the party and see what happens. Let's just give him a quick loadout. Just a random loadout, let's see what happens. Okay, there's nothing else in this room to investigate. Can I make Norris the party leader? There we go. He doesn't respond to Norris being in the party at all. Let me try the guys downstairs. It doesn't say how I get into the rest of the manor. Yes, I get it. I want to talk to the other guy. Okay, they are not responding at all to me having their team leader on there. That thing doesn't respond either. I gotta admit, I'm stumped, and the walkthrough isn't helping much either. Is there no other way through here? Just gonna go around the back. They gated up the entrance to the old basement. Is there anything over here that I can go through? Okay, so having Norris in my party isn't doing anything, so let's get rid of him. Actually, let me get all my elements back first. Oh wait, no. We're going to just swap him with Uranus. Frankly, I'm a little stumped. Some of those doors should be open for me. Oh, you can open the... God damn it. Let's try the other one downstairs then. I thought I was pressing X the whole time on those. Did they just not open? Or do you have to like hit it from like a certain angle? Okay. There you go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. That's locked. That's open. Doesn't look like a door, just looks like it's locked off. Now we're telling the whole story. Okay, so we go down to the basement, we rescue Adele, and we get out of here. Also, I'm looking for Zoa's room, because there's a way to get his special final level 7 tech. And there's our boss for this level. The Hell Chef. I need to check the other corridor now. See how this doesn't... there you go. Like, it's a one specific pixel you gotta click on. Hey, Pyrostar, did someone leave a bad Yelp review? He's about to go bad Yelp review on their ass. Oh, is this where I get Corch's thing? Dragon Gauntlet is nice. It's sent to the parlor on the other side. Yeah, I met him already. Oh, kitty cat. Only I can open that. Yeah! Zoa gets his level 7 tech. Let's see if it's already equipped. Do I actually have to equip it on him? Where is it? There we go! Level 7 activated. We've done everything we can do up here. Let's see if we can get down to the basement now. It said fear the one with no shield on the note above. Didn't expect that to happen. Oh boy. Jesus, there's 5 of them. Oh, they're weak. They're weak as hell. You call that a spell? This is a spell. I summon forth my army of cats. He got one still up. And he's down. Overkill. What can I say, man? Cats are overkill. I don't get anything for that? Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, hold on. No, the other way. Alright. Hello. Oh, Jesus. Do I just tank the damage? Nope. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Because these are locked. Guess I'll just come back to this puzzle later. How much damage did I take? Yeah, minimal amounts. Come back to that later. Let's steal her silver earring from right under her nose and leave. Should be the armory up here. Yeah, we cleaned this place out when we were here in the other world. Not to say the items should be missing in this world, but somebody else may have cleared this out. Alright, let's head down. Oh. Yeah, let's head down to the... I don't think there'll be much else up on the other side. So let's just head down to the prison. allow us to pass. Locked from the inside. So should I just put Norris in my team? He seems to be somebody they'd let through. There's a save point I can do that. There was a save point around here somewhere. I think the barracks are on the other side here. Should be a save point in there. Yep, called it. And we'll allocate him just in case we get into any fights. Surely they'll let their captain through. Oh wow, won't even let Norris pass, okay. Asshole. You know, he can keep his stuff. I don't care anymore. Let's just swap with Riddell. Not Riddell, Uranus. And let's save our game. Okay, there has to be a way to get into the prison at this point. Oh yeah, what does this grade do? Yeah, there we go. Problem solved. I think. Or problem made worse. Ah! Okay, that's not what I was expecting to happen, but okay. I'm gonna cut down the water flow and then get back up there. Gotcha. Ooh, what's out here? I think this is our final escape. Yeah, we don't want to go this way yet. That goes out into the forest. I love how the world is so interconnected, though, like in somewhat realistic ways. So this would be the drain sluice from the manor, and that would go right out into the forest because, of course, it does. Yes, that just goes with the water flow, huh? Guess you have to push all the barrels to solve this puzzle. Yeah, these guys aren't going to go down so easy. They are blue in 8. Yeah, it's good design. I like it. It's a little more Dark Souls 1Z and less Dark Souls 2Z. Dark Souls 2's world just didn't make any real sense at all. But I still love it. It's still one of my favorite games in that series. I actually like it more than I like Dark Souls 1 to some degree. I should stream that one of these days. I've been trying to get my girlfriend to play, but I just think she's a little intimidated by, you know, all the people who talk big. Oh, Dark Souls is so hard. I'm such a big badass for beating Dark Souls. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. No, you're not. Dark Souls is a video game like any other video game. It isn't unfairly hard. I think everybody should play Dark Souls, regardless of what kind of game you like. It is just a game that is just... It's very personal when you get down to play, because you really can play it whatever way you feel like playing it. But of course, the bros have made it their thing. And, yeah. Oh yeah, no, I totally think you should. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. But honestly, I think that anybody who puts their mind to Dark Souls and plays the game the way they want to play it, ignore what anybody else on the internet tells you. Go into Dark Souls, find what works for you, and do it that way, because that's the beauty of Dark Souls, is you can do it any way you want to and still succeed. Alright, let's hit this dude with the meteorite. Pirate Star, I'm telling you, you can do Dark Souls. I would actually say start with Dark Souls 2, not Scholar of the First Sin, but like base Dark Souls 2 because they tried to make it harder. Yeah. Just play base Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 1 to start. 3 is also fine. 3 is not hard at all, but some of the stuff in 3 precludes on you having played 1 and 2 to kind of get the joke, if you know what I mean. Dark Souls is a game I'll watch someone play more than I'll play, and that's fine. That's fine. If that's how you feel about it, that's fine. I'm not here to force anybody to play a game they don't want to play, you know? Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do, so I gotta find another way to push another one off. Yeah, just ask him to play his copy of Dark Souls, and I think you'll find at least something to enjoy in it, you know? Oh, I gotta push that other one. Okay, cool. Try to avoid a fight with that dude. Turn off the water here. Then we go up the other ladder. Lovely. I've never played it, but I've also never watched anyone play it. Does it have a storyline like you're playing not open, like say EverQuest? Hey Ron Enzo. So Dark Souls story is a little weird. You are in Dark Souls, you're playing in a world that is sort of already dead. Like it's a post-apocalyptic medieval kind of world where like a great tragedy has befallen the whole world. So you're sort of coming in after all of that has happened. And the way that you get the story is not that like, yes, there are characters to talk to, but they just kind of tell you how things used to be and how things were. The real story you get is by piecing together what happened by looking at like the descriptions on your items. And maybe like paying attention to where certain statues are placed and what people tell you about the way the world was before. So there's people who play Dark Souls and they come away going, oh, it's just a bunch of fights and you don't really have any story. And they're totally right. If they didn't look for any story, there is no story. But then there's people who play Dark Souls and they will tell you like all the deep, intricate lore behind all the items and all this stuff and all the things. And they are also right. Like, so Dark Souls has about as much story in it as you want to get out of it. You can play it as a straight-up action game with no story, or you can play it as a very intricately told game with a lot of story. It's one of the things I like about Dark Souls. You really can play it whatever way you want to. There's people who play it as a straight-up streaming game and do challenge runs and stuff, and there's people who play it as a relaxation thing to just wander through a dead world and just see all the fun stuff in it. Dark Souls can be played any way you want to play it. It's very much a game that it is what you make of it. And I highly encourage you to try it out and decide for yourself whether you like it or not. I should play a little Dark Souls one of these days on a stream. Oh, that water's still pretty hard. But I did the thing. Why is the water still... Did I do something wrong? Is there an end? Yes, there is definitely an end to the story, and then once you complete the game, you are allowed to start the game again with all the things that you earned, all your character strengths. So you start from the beginning, but you're as strong as you are at the end of the game, but then the game gets harder, and you can do that about 9 times and get through the story 9 times. Dark Souls 1 and 3 have multiple endings, though 2 only has one ending that I'm aware of. Yeah, sort of like Diablo games. Like, you do New Game Plus and you do a challenge run after that. Yeah, definitely. What am I missing here? I close it. I guess I'm just supposed to run across as fast as I can. Yeah, I think you'll find that Dark Souls has a lot in common with Diablo. It's just from a different perspective, you know? And it is less about fighting big squadrons of enemies and more about fighting small, concentrated teams of enemies. Nope, not fighting you, buddy. Not today, my guy. Yeah, I think you'll find that Dark Souls has a lot in common with the meditative nature of wandering around a world like Diablo. I've tried to get into Diablo multiple times, and the game sort of puts me to sleep. And I don't mean that in a disparaging way. I mean, legitimately, I've been put to sleep by playing Diablo games. Like, I fall asleep for some reason. I just get into such a rhythm, and my brain zones out, and I just fall asleep. I love the games. I love the story they tell. I love the music. I love everything about them. But something about that game just physically puts me to sleep. Ah, there we go. I really want to like them. I bought Diablo 3 on both, like, multiple times. I can't remember which consoles. I know I have it on Xbox One. And every time I look at the icon, I'm just like, I want to play this. There seems to be some trick to opening this. Oh boy. Where do I go to open that then? Let's go this way. There we go. There we are. This exits out somewhere as well. I mean, I don't know about easy. Diablo can get way harder on way harder difficulties, but there's something about the fact that I guess that the viewpoint doesn't change. Because I had that problem with Front Mission 4 as well. I love Front Mission 4, but man, do I fall asleep playing that game. Like, ridiculously so. It's unfair because I really enjoy that game. Something about games where perspectives don't change, I think just puts me to sleep. I can't explain it. It's a psychological thing, I'm sure. Well, that was a waste of going somewhere, so let's figure out where I'm supposed to go now. I feel like this way. Man, this is a maze. Okay, no, this is where I came from. This is a maze of the highest order, man. Well, into a fight. PC, I have 2 of each class, 1 hardcore and 1 regular, and I've played through and beaten at an increased difficulty for each, but I like the challenge of trying to complete all the little goals. And in that regard, I think you will enjoy that part of Dark Souls. Again, I said there's something for everything in there. And I envy you. I really do. I really want to play more Diablo. I love the music. I love the mood I get in when I sit down to play it. It just puts me to sleep. Like a legit fall asleep scenario, you know? Which is weird, because I've played other mellow games. Like, a matter of fact, after maybe 2:30 here, I'm going to switch to Death Stranding and play some of that. Death Stranding is a game that should put me to sleep, and I don't know why it doesn't. I think because it preys on my anxieties. Like, Death Stranding sets off my anxieties in ways that make me forget my real-world anxieties. Which is, I guess, why I like it so much. If you guys are still around, we can do a little bit of that in a bit. Once we get some progress done here in Chrono Cross. See what Geronimo does. Big scaredy cat with games. I can't play games that are even kind of scary. Wolf. So, that might be an issue for you going into Dark Souls. I don't know what you consider scary, though. A lot of stuff in Dark Souls is intimidating, but I don't know if I consider it scary. Although, some of the stuff like the giants with no faces, that might be a little scary. Your mileage may vary. I would say to, like, look up some videos of the boss fights. Like, maybe look at the first 2 or 3 boss fights, and if anything in the game scares you at that point, I would say don't play it. It doesn't get much scarier than that, okay? So if you look at the first 2 or 3 boss fights in the game and you're fine with that, I would say go ahead. And the game never jump scares you. Well, no, that's not true. It does jump scare you, but not with, like, gross stuff. It'll jump scare you with, like, enemies coming out of places you don't know about. I like the aesthetic. Yeah, it's... When I first looked at it, it just sort of looked like, oh, this is like a Japanese game trying to look like Eurojank. It's trying to look like a dark and gritty European RPG. But really, there is an aesthetic there that is quite lovely once you get into it. And I think it deserves a lot of analysis. I actually have downloaded the art books and taken a look at that as well, and those are lovely. Okay. That did a thing to a thing. I wish Dark Souls had more music in it. A lot of the game is very quiet. but that is to build its atmosphere. The music only really kicks in at boss fights, and I thought I would hate that, but at a certain point I started either just putting on music or just enjoying the silence of it. And it becomes a very meditative thing. Eurojank. Have you never heard the term Eurojank before? I swear to God, I didn't make that term up. It's a real term. Good old Eurojank. Okay, I see what I'm supposed to do here. Let me just grab this real quick. And then I go up to the other side and turn the thing from the other side. Sir, you're in my way. You just gotta ambush. Oh wait, no, that's not where I'm supposed to go. Oh wait, it is. Yes, and I go down these stairs here. Huh? Oh, and then I have to go back up this way. It's a great descriptor. Platform, you playing this on right now, Xbox. I am playing this on PC via an emulator, which is, I mean, a little questionable, but I do own the original game, so you know. It's not like I'm stealing a copy of the game. I'm just playing it on a hardware that it's not supposed to be played on. Okay, so... Huh. I think... How do we get over there? This... Right? Oh yes, I can go here. Yes, that's what I was missing last time. Yeah, honestly, when I first played this game, I played it on a PC emulator with a real copy of the game. And this was back in the year 2000 when PlayStation emulators were something new on Windows. And I actually used a commercial copy of an emulator called Bleem that you could go into stores and buy. It was a disc that, you know, said it lets you play PlayStation games on your PC, which it did. Unfortunately, it would glitch on this game. Oh, that's gross. I forgot about this boss. Oh, that's gross. Blah. Okay, fighting this thing. And I got to a glitch where the game had a 50-50 chance of it dying on you when a new person entered your team. So if a person entered my team and the game glitched, I would have to like load up my save game and try again. Unfortunately, I did get to a point in the game where 3 people joined my team at the same time, and the game went through 3 50-50 chances. I was like, screw this, I'm just gonna go buy a PlayStation and finish this. And so I bought a PlayStation, I started over from the beginning, and I eventually did finish the game. Let's hit it with a glide hook. That was a lot of backstory for that, but I'm glad you listened to all that. Thank you. This is a really gross boss, and I don't want to be in this fight any longer than I have to be. Hit him with the Dragon Rider. Jitterbug. Ugh, that's gross. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Thankfully, Irina should have a lot of heal all spells on her. Recover all. Let's use that. Nice. Everyone should be back up to full. Bug Kamikaze. Ooh, should heal Irenas up. This is definitely a boss, right? This is boss fight music. Rochester is what the boss is named. Cute. should be hitting this thing with red spells, honestly. Damn. Oh shit. Lynx is dead. Oh no. Not Lynx. Damn it. Alright, screw that. We're just gonna kill you straight up, buddy. Yeah, the sound effects make it super extra gross, I agree. Thankfully it's on its last legs, we should be able to take it down here. Oh, it's dead. Oh god. Gross. Super gross. What's Fargo doing here? You're pulling me leg. Oh, great. Oh, did he free her already? I guess she left. Oh, I should probably save. I'm gonna go a little bit further with this before I quit out for the day. Also, hello to all 6 viewers I have right now. If you'd like to say hello, just say hello in the chat. There she is. There's the Hell Chef. Hell's Cook. Why do you keep saying that, Zoa? Wa-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Alright, let's boss fight again. It's hard to control the volume of my voice. I'm gonna tell you, this man is not Lynx. It is a secret. Don't tell anyone. Sorry if that's too loud. Zoa has done nothing but blow my cover this entire mission. Starting off with some good damage here. He's doing his best. He really is. Really loudly. I mean, does a man who dresses like that seem like he'd be a subtle individual to you? He does seem to be a little socially inept. Oh, poor Zoa. A little bit of a basic spell. Oh, but that's gonna hurt her because she's blue. That's okay. We'll deal with it and we'll cast some buffs. Let's get the Eagle Eye to Zoa because he's doing the most damage right now. Let's cast another buff on Zoa if we have any. Strengthen Zoa. Let's make Zoa our tank. And our DPS. The whole team is Zoa. That's gonna hurt Ernest badly. Oh, Zoa, he's fine. But let's heal everyone. Good, everyone back up to full health. Let's continue the assault. A suspiciously easy boss fight, as far as I'm concerned. Whoa. Did my light just die? That was weird. Light just went out for no reason and came back on. Weird. That bulb might be dying. I thought my power went out for some strange reason. Nope, power seems fine. AC's still on. Ghosts. Don't even. Don't even say that. Ghosts could be a real thing. I mean, I'm not sure I believe in ghosts very much, but I do live in a house that my parents used to own before they passed away, so I'm always kind of concerned about that. Lower his evade percentage. Spice of life. Oh, he's gonna heal himself. Okay, fine. If I hit you, yeah, immediately just. Something smells funny. Hold on. Sorry, I might just be being paranoid because I had I had the battery for my UPS die recently and it caused a funny smell, so I'm just like being paranoid about funny smells right now. I totes believe in ghosts, but I'm not worried about them in the house I live in. Sure. I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. How are you guys doing? Everything is fine. Okay, we got him on the ropes now. Oh no, that's a red. I should be hitting with blue. I'll actually get life back from that. Eh, it just did minor damage, no problem. Suspiciously easy boss fight so far. Hey kitty cat, how you doing, girl? Everyone say hi to my cat. Can't see her in the image probably, but she's here, trust me, she's here. Hi big girl. Did the ghost wake you up, kitty cat? Kitty. Not taking any chances. Let's heal everyone just in case. Meow meow. What you doing, baby girl? Hi. Hi, baby. Nope. You flump down. Flump down for pets. And there goes the boss. Baby girl. She's been sleeping on my bed almost all day today. It's been a little rainy outside, so, you know, she's staying indoors today. She's an indoor-outdoor cat. What a good baby kitty. Yes, she is. She's the best baby kitty. Meow, meow. I'm gonna pet that belly. I'm gonna pet that belly. Yes, I am. I'm gonna pet the belly. Yeah. She's a good girl. She never gives me no trouble. No trouble at all. Yeah. Benji, I hope you're seeing this. I told you, he's not Lynx! I speak so loud, why does nobody listen to me? Subtle Soa. Orcha joins your party. And she's going outside to go get some foodus. We'll stay with the same team. My Sergeant hollered, he ran in here to say hi. Hello, Yvonne-san. So nice to meet you. Subtle like an avalanche. Hey, Mo, how you doing, buddy? I'll take it upon myself to make sure Bedell leaves the premises safely. Okay. He said hi again. Hi. That made him happy. I'm so glad. Not a good idea to leave now, so where do we go? I guess we go upstairs. He's embarrassed. Aw. Mostly just playing Final Fantasy 14 because it's quiet Sunday. Yeah, it is. I might turn this off in a bit and play some Death Stranding. I'm not sure if I want to play that on stream or maybe go off stream. Well, I did say I was going to play it on stream, so I'll play like an hour of that. Although I am aware that Yvonne's son is watching, so probably just I will avoid taking showers while I play that game. It's fine. I can always like mute the stream while I take a shower, just in case. I should explain. In Death Stranding, when you elect to take a shower, there is a small semi-nude scene of Norman Reedus having a shower in the game. So we will edit that out of our stream, I think. Trying to write fan fiction today, but I'm so interested in the stream that I find myself abandoning my story. I'm sorry, but you know, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream at least. I'm glad I'm entertaining. As you can see, I'm quite a small streamer. I've got about 8 viewers today. That is actually very high for me. But I thank you all for coming out and taking a chance on me to watch me play. And you know, it's a nice little chatty stream. I like to talk to my viewers. I like to get some conversation going. I like to talk about all kinds of topics. Generally, sometimes it's kind of a mature stream, so you know, may not want to let the kitty listen for. I mean, I'm controlling myself right now. I'm not playing a game where I'd curse very much right now, but it may happen. It may happen, so I'm warning you for future viewing. Just saying. Yeah, not a bad thing at all. The conversation, yes. He's fine. He's in and out. Okay, good. Just as long as you, as the parent, are aware of that. Ah, here we go. Another boss fight. Wow, it's just a gauntlet, isn't it? Oy vey. Alright, let's do this. Oh yeah, I remember this dude. Actually, this is not even close to endgame. This is mid-game, if anything. I'm still on disc 1. This game is just really like that sometimes. Rocket Fisto. What did you miss, Ronenzo? Ronenzo? Yeah, meteorite would hit him real hard. Uranus is clearly a mermaid, so I guess she can survive on land or it's just magic. They're never clear about that, but I think mermaids have just evolved to where they can survive on land. As I pointed out earlier in a nice little animation touch, if you have her standing on the world map for too long, she'll actually sit down because she's not used to being, like, supporting her weight on her tail for so long. I love this move. Hair cutter. Okay, we should do a heal all on everybody. Zoa, do you have a heal all? Yes, he does. That guy looks like Hisoka from Hunter. It's Hunter x Hunter, right? Not Hunter x Hunter, as I'm told. I haven't actually watched the show, but yes, I've heard. Yeah, I suppose. This game I think predates that anime. When did Hunter x Hunter come out? This game came out in 1999, if I'm not mistaken. Should way predates that, yeah. A call from my DMs had to go quick, and now you're fighting an epic boss. I fought like 3 bosses in this session alone. This is just a boss gauntlet at this point. You missed some stuff, but I don't think you missed too much. Like, not storyline-wise, anyway. How's your D&D game going? We had to actually postpone our D&D this week because one of our players, his girlfriend got sick and had to be sent to the hospital. And so, you know, we wanted to make sure that he was okay, so we took the night off and we hung out with him for a bit. And sadly, my weekend did not get any better because, at the risk of bringing the stream down, you're lucky you missed the Gross Bug Boss. Yes, you did. Oh, Hunter x Hunter was first published in March 1998. So yes, Hunter x Hunter predates this game then. At least the manga does. Yeah, at the risk of bringing the stream down, yesterday I found out that a friend of mine for over a decade passed away in a car accident, and that sort of brought my entire weekend down. But I'm doing okay now. I've sort of gotten up and done a few house chores. I still need to clean up quite a bit. The room is a mess right now, but what are you gonna do? When news like that hits you, it sort of brings your entire world to a stop, you know? But I'm here trying to have a good time and trying to spend time with yeah, thank you very much. But I'm here trying to spend time with the folks in my stream because something that makes you realize, you know, time is short, and all the stuff you want to put off till tomorrow, you probably shouldn't put it off. And so I already put off streaming a lot because it's very socially taxing for me. It's very hard for me to stream, but I like doing it. Usually after I finish streaming, I go and lay down for a little bit because it is a lot of... I'm usually a very introverted person, so it's a lot out of me. But I like to think I'm just talking to myself, and that usually helps. And so I don't stream for money. This isn't my job. I have 2 other jobs that I do for money. I stream because I want to show people cool games that I think are cool and I want to talk about them. And I'm glad that you guys are talking with me today because that really does mean a lot to me. My sister wanted to know if she wanted to come over and just like see that I was doing okay and everything, and I appreciated that. But at the same time, I wanted to spend some time on my own today, and I did. I sat down and I watched a lot of YouTube, and just sort of spaced out a little. I ate some leftover pizza from yesterday. Last night, watched wrestling with the guys from my D&D game, my friends, yeah, and we just sort of reminisced, and we had a good night, you know. And I spent some time with my girlfriend this morning watching a movie. I've had the support network. It's been good. It's been better than you'd think it would be. It still sucks, and there's still a lot of things to process, but that's life, you know. What can I say, guys? 2020 has been the worst year. Can I get an agreement in the chat of that? Like, nothing good has come out of this year for anybody, I think. I mean, if something good has happened to you this year, go ahead and tell me in the chat. What happened to you guys this year that was actually good? Whatever little thing it was. You know, let's try to focus on the good things and forget about how bad this year's being. Yikes! That's a lot of damage, Grobik! Jeez! Whoa! Whoa, buddy! Hold on! Hold on a minute. Nice, dude. Great that you're holding. Thank you, man. Thank you. That means a lot. Mo got himself a new computer because he needed it. I know, and I've seen him stream games for that computer, and holy crap, do the graphics look real good on that. He's got an up-to-date video card. Just an amazing machine. And yes, you worked hard for the money to build that. I know you worked some really long hours for that. I'm glad, Mo. I'm glad that your computer's making you real happy these days. You deserve that, my friend. Played D&D for the first time. I got my first ever gaming PC. Again, great stuff. Yvonne, got to keep my job while being quarantined, and I get paid. Hey, yes, Yvonne, that's great. I'm as well. I worked from home for a lot of the quarantine. I'm currently right now on I work from home twice a week because we're still trying to cut down on exposure. Working from home, we are luckier than most, and we have to appreciate that. Pirates over the quarantine, got to spend a lot of it with my husband. Yeah, and you guys got married. I want to say last year, but I feel like that's wrong. You guys been married about 2 years now, have you? And you guys are an adorable couple, and seeing you guys happy makes me so happy. So, yes, we look for the good in this year. 2 years ago, I still feel like it's last year. Hope Genki's doing well, Pirate Star. Yeah, we do. So I'm glad everyone is still holding on to those things that are making you all happy. That is important. Let's learn to hold on to those things this year, yeah? You know, let's go with the heal all and make sure everything... Oh, everybody's at full strength, so let's just go lower and do like a small attack. He got moved to work from home permanently. Oh, permanently? That's all. My company may move to work from home as well because my boss is saying right now it doesn't make sense to pay the rent for the office. And honestly, my computer home is great, but they recently bought me a Xeon workstation with a Quadro video card, and I was asking, any chance I could work from home on that? I mean, my home computer is nice, but that computer is great for like 4K video. So I think what they're going to do is they're moving to a cloud server for all the work stuff to be on. And when that happens, I may take that computer home, set it up in the front office, and build myself a nice little office in the front there. Yeah, the music in this game is great. You have no idea, dude. Like, there's a part of this game I want to get to that is solely focused around the actual music in the game, and I can't wait to get to that part. It's going to be so much fun. Let's try Toss and Spike. That's what his company said. Yeah, it's just, it's more efficient. I think people are, don't tell anyone, I think people are actually getting more work done from home than being stuck in an office all day. Oh, hey, beat the boss. There we go. Backgrounds are great too. Look at those windows. Yeah, I love the art in this game. Like I said, not a lot of people gave this game... They gave the game a hard time because it was supposed to be a sequel to Chrono Trigger. And everyone, it's not as good as Chrono Trigger! But they failed to realize that on its own merits, this game is amazing. Found a free fall. No use in paying for a building when people work better at home. I agree with that. And man, my pacing of my work has gotten so much better. Oh god, I have one more boss to fight. Okay, after that we're saving and we're going over to Death Stranding. True, I start work 30 minutes early because I don't have to commute. Right! And then you're not tired from your commute either. Ah, another boss. Here we go. Woo, boy. Let's go. I need a drink of water when I finish this boss, because my throat is killing me now after doing all this talking. But I love talking to you guys. You guys are one of the most engaging stream audiences I've had in a long time. I really appreciate talking to you guys. You guys let me get a lot of stuff off my chest while celebrating your wins for this year, too. Thanks for the good luck. I'm going to need it. I think this is the actual boss. The others have been boss in name only. Let's strengthen Zoa. Is this game on Steam? No, unfortunately. I am playing this on a PC emulating a PS1 disc. I do own the original game, so, you know, I'm not stealing a copy of it or anything, but it is hard. They have not remade this game at all, I'm fortunate to say. If you do wish to play it, I think emulation is your best bet. Find a copy at, like, your local used game store or at a retro meetup. I think retro meetup is probably the best place to find a copy of this game. You can probably get it for very cheap. There's a greatest hits collection version of it out there that is gettable. Because it did sell over 1 million copies in both the US and Japan. It did not come out in Europe for some weird reason. Oh boy. Yeah, I think it's... I mean, with all the games getting remakes and re-releases, this game is really missing out on a lot of... being introduced to a generation that won't complain about it as much, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, I think this game was unfairly... I mean, you guys seem to be liking it, right? Like, it's a great game. That's not a thing here in that... What is not? Retro game meetups? I imagine not. It's not a thing over here. I live in the Caribbean. It's not a thing over here either, honestly. It's not like the PS1 Final Fantasy games were readily available through Game Pass. Yeah. I know 7 and 9 are, yes. Weirdly, when they re-released the old Final Fantasy games for PS1... Chrono Trigger was put on that collection as well, which I don't get because it's not technically a Final Fantasy game, but it is made by Final Fantasy staff, so I mean, I guess that's why it counts. The original Chrono Trigger was kind of like a labor of love for the original Final Fantasy team. They just wanted to make a game where they could just make whatever they wanted to without any kind of corporate mandating. I think... Oh! It's dead! It died! It doesn't have a death animation. That's weird. That's super weird. Compared to the boss I fought last week, or was it 2 weeks ago, this is super easy now. It was last week I fought that boss. That was much faster than I thought it would be. I thought we already destroyed it! Zoa, shut up. It must be a new I think that's a Gundam reference. Oh, I think I have to run away from it now. It would be a cool armor cosplay. Love the mechanical designs in this game. Oh, I have to fight it again? Ugh. I mean, if you built it out of cardboard, it wouldn't be so heavy. Chrono Trigger was some of Akira Toriyama's best work IMO because he was fresh off finishing or winding down Dragon Ball's original run, and he was just being reinvigorated as an artist from the look of it. Yeah, and he got a chance to really stretch his legs on Chrono Trigger because there were so many things to design. From medieval things to, like, dragons and stuff. Like, there was so much to design there. Okay, that's a yellow, so let's not hit him with yellow. I saw someone make Alphonse Elric armor cosplay out of camping foam. Yeah, camping foam would do that. It's very light. I'm friends with some very talented cosplayers, and some of the stuff they're able to pull off and make it look like other materials, it continually confounds me. You guys should follow Evil Clever Dog on Twitter. That is Issa, and she does official cosplays for Bethesda now. She did a Doomslayer armor for Bethesda. Didn't wear it herself. They got a model to wear it, but the armor she builds is amazing. You guys should check that out. Shoutouts to Issa. Good friend of mine, knew her through the UK Transformers community. Because she built a bunch of Transformers cosplays as well. She's just a super talented person. That is Evil Clever Dog on Twitter. Gonna go lurk for a bit because I gotta talk to my players. Yeah, Roninzo, thanks for hanging out. Drop me a follow if you got time, please. Please, thank you. Again, I don't expect anyone to subscribe. I don't make any money off this. I try not to. This is just for fun. I stream every Sunday. And oh, Roninzo, I have a D&D game that runs here every other Friday. Thank you for the follow. And you should follow for the D&D game. That stuff's real fun. In fact, Talon and Mo are both members of my D&D game. Akira Toriyama's mechanical designs are so good. Yeah, you're right. He drew cars for Toyota at one point, didn't he? I believe that was a thing. I'd have to double check on that, but I think before doing manga, he was a technical illustrator, so that's where his skill in that comes from. It also explains why his human characters are so loosely defined. It's because, like, he's trying to strike a contrast between the two. He did technical manuals when he started. Yes, that is true. Oh god, is it gonna get up again? It's gonna get up again. Can we agree that Magus is literally just Vegeta? There's an argument to... Oh my god. Literally pulled a Cade. Well, that's convenient. Nice. Nice. This is great! That's the dashes between it. Alright, Grobik. Let's go grab that boat. Actually, what I will do here is I will save the game and we'll play some Death Stranding for a little bit. There we go. Alright, folks, we're going to switch games and maybe play about an hour of Death Stranding before I head off to hang out with my friends. Alright, let's close out the emulator. Let's go to Streamlabs and let's change the game that I'm playing. Let's update our info. You guys can see what I'm updating here. We're going to change our title to playing some chill Death Stranding. Game Death Stranding. There we go. Update the stream. Close the update. And let's play some Death Stranding. While this is booting, I'm going to go get me some water. There we go. Oh, don't worry about the sticky note on my desktop. That is just phone numbers for an insurance company I do work for. Staying hydrated for the win. Yes, and wireless headset so I can walk into the kitchen while still talking to y'all. Yeah, I'm going to get me a big glass of water with some ice. Nice. It's a chill Sunday. Doing exactly what I want to do today. I'm gonna make food later, but I've got some pasta in the fridge I can heat up, and some sauce to throw on top of that, and we should be good with food for the evening. Alright, you guys can see the Death Stranding real good there, right? Let's continue. Alright. Now, I've beaten this game before, but I started over a new play of it, so I'm starting fresh. I'm currently in Chapter 2 of the game. Thanks to my new SSD hard drive, loads pretty fast. Alright, take on a new order at the distribution center, which is where I am right now. Try using the sink real quick. It is the guy from Walking Dead. It is Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead. This game has a lot of big star power behind it. It is made by one of my favorite game makers, Hideo Kojima, the guy who created Metal Gear Solid. And I did finish it, and I really enjoyed the story. I really enjoyed the gameplay. It is unlike any game I've ever played before. It is essentially a post-apocalyptic postman simulator. I'm gonna skip some of these scenes here because I've seen them before, and they will take up a lot of time. I'll play the other cutscenes, trust me, but these are cutscenes that just play generically throughout the game, so we're gonna skip some of those. They're not story important at all. So,
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you.
yeah,
It's
as
about
Mo says.
managing your BB stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks. There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress.
Also, this is Guillermo del Toro,
Such as take a moment to look after it.
director of the movie Pacific Rim,
Rocket, that sort of thing.
and others such
Out
things.
of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
Yeah, Felicia Day is
my
cool.
BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
How was Crimson Peak? Very good? I should give that a
Didn't
shot.
I warn you about this?
Love his work.
You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in
Thought it was going one way
circulation for a
story-wise, and
while
that went in a different direction.
now. It's been handled
Okay,
by
I like stuff like that.
Should I know
Bought
which
like the
one
first
made
four
the
comics for
impression?
husband years ago, but never read them
You're the
myself. Oh, maybe
expert.
give it a shot.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades
Dragon
ago
Age has
in
good
secret.
lore.
They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Good point. Comixology has every issue of Black Panther free to own. Hey, Iron Tech, how you doing, buddy? Everyone, welcome Iron Tech to the chat. All right, we got to take on a new order for delivery.
I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know, after all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route.
We're doing okay, Iron. It's been a rough weekend, but we're doing okay.
Taking it to their drop site. We just smack dab in the middle of their territory.
Just finished playing some Chrono Cross, and now we're going to wind down with some, about an hour of Death Stranding, and then we'll log off for the day. Alright, so I'm in Chapter 2 of Death Stranding. I'm still learning how to make deliveries. This is my second playthrough of the game, but for your amusement, I'm playing it over again. Let's take an order, and we'll have to collect chiral crystals. Let's take that. And recovery a chiral printer interface. So we can do both of these orders. I think I have to do order 7 first, so I have to recover the chiral printer interface first. I think.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic.
Invincible is a good book.
If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one.
Did a day trip for the wife's gift. 8.5-hour road trip? Man. Yeah, man. That'll be cool. That would be cool. Alright, so let's grab a PCC, attach it to my right shoulder. Another PCC attached to the left shoulder. Put this one on my hip. Oh, I need to dump those resins as well. All in one day.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. As the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta.
Thanks a lot, Heartman.
You'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Order assigned.
Oh, I need to dump these resins first. I guess I recycle that? Oh, it's not allowing me to recycle that. Guess I can't recycle stuff yet until the printer's online, so I can probably just leave it here. So, I guess these boxes stay behind then. Yeah, let's offload those, we'll come back and deliver them later. Hey, doing an 8-hour drive, the main reason I always try to make excuses about traveling is to use my husband, to see my husband's family in Illinois. Haha. Okay, where do we go first? Do we go collect the crystals first, or do we collect the printer first? I think maybe... Let's go collect the crystals first. That should be easier. So somewhere around here. Oh, someone left the vehicle behind. Hey, nice. Let's grab that. Oh, why can't I use the vehicle? Oh, it won't let me. I guess I haven't gotten to the point of the story where I can use that yet. Bike isn't charged.
Sam? Seems like that bike's auto-charging unit is busted. If you want to take it for a spin, you'll need to use a generator to give it some juice.
No problem. Let's build a generator. Oh, I can't build generators yet. Well, crap. We'll come back to that later.
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultra deck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
Not sure I want to spend the money on a watchtower right now, so we'll just look for crystals manually. Here we go. I need to collect... How much do I need to collect? Okay, so Order 8 is complete. Let's go collect the resin printer now. Which should be... somewhere here. Collect, retrieve at Mule Camp. Oh. Oh, I gotta fight those guys. Okay, no problem. We'll go. Like, the added atmosphere to the distance stuff feels like a real... Yeah, it does. Like, I literally bought a new video card just to play this game because my old card was just, like, stressing out over rendering some of this environment. It's... Yeah. The term I think you're looking for is ambient occlusion, the way that things look more faded as they go into the background. And it's just beautiful on this card. I absolutely... This was money well spent for me because I was enjoying the game so much, but I was really distressed that it couldn't look its best. And I was like, you know what? I'm willing to spend money to get this game to look its best.
Chiral crystal deliveries are a little different from the usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any chiral crystals you're carrying.
Actually, yeah, I should probably drop off the crystals before I go to make the other order. Just so I'm not carrying around 2 orders on me.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright, let's drop off the crystals. There we go. That is order number 8 complete. Let's go complete order number 7.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
Excess chiral crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed. Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
Alrighty.
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
What do we got here?
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
I'll put that in my private locker, if anything. I've actually never used that on my first playthrough, so I'm probably not going to use it now.
BC.
There is a correlation between elevated chiralium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. you'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
Alright, time to go get that printer.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Still got work to do, Sam. Let's not keep people waiting.
Yeah, why do you keep calling me then? So we gotta go here and look for the chiral printer.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I gotta go face down some mules, but I have no weapons yet, so we gotta do this barehanded.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
Not a problem, sir. Also never used the strands for combat either. I just found it was easier to just make myself known, punch everyone out, grab what I needed to get, and get out. I've never been very good at stealth. Ever. Which is weird since I like all of Hideo Kojima's games, which are almost always somehow stealth-based. Ooh, that's an interesting looking cave over there.
Drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
I think what I'm looking for is in that container over there. Oh, I've entered enemy territory. There are enemy delivery people around. I will try to take out one of these guys with a strand. Now, I can't kill them because that causes some bad stuff to happen, but I can knock them out. Well, messed that up. Yeah, let's get rid of that strand. That's not helping. Okay, he didn't alert anyone. We're fine. Oh, if you mean that noise is me pinging to see where everything is. You see all those, that text that pops up? That is my, it's like a little radar thing I can pop up. Oh, how do I use this? Left trigger to ready it, right trigger to bind target. Okay, so let's try sneaking up on someone else here. Got him. Nice and quiet. Time to steal back what was stolen from us. Let's grab that chiral printer interface. Grab an extra pair of boots. Yeah, let's grab some of that stuff. Let us reorganize that cargo so it's better balanced. And now we simply sneak out and head back to where I'm supposed to go. Anybody nearby? Nope. So we're gonna run for it. Oh, let me de-equip the strand. I don't need it anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna trip a lot more often since I'm carrying so much stuff on my back now. That's fine. That's fine. I should set a waypoint for where I'm trying to go. That's where we're going. I may have to drop some of this extra cargo in a bit. Oof. Can I cross that water? Yeah, that's like shin deep maybe. Quietly go down the side. And then climb up this way. Well, let's grab some of this sandalweed. If your shoes degrade and you're bust up on you, you can always use sandalweed as makeshift shoes, just in case. It's always good to carry a little bit on you. Where'd my rock? Oh, there's where I gotta go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Careful, careful, careful. Have you ever played Sacrifice from Shiny Entertainment? It's a 2000 game, but pretty good. Sacrifice. What was that about? Remind me, because the name sounds familiar. I may have played it. I did play a lot of things by Shiny. They're the company that made MDK, right?
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. All we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them.
You create creatures to basically fight
Now
the
we got
gods'
cults
petty
of
squad.
cargo
Huh.
chasing crazies who get off on high
No, I've never
shit.
played that. I will look that up
After
later
all,
after the
be on
stream.
the lookout for
That
the
seems
next
interesting.
order. Make sure you're not him.
I don't have a climbing rope, so we'll have to take the long way around. Yeah, I don't want to risk damaging any of this cargo. Yeah, I will. I'll look up a YouTube video of it in a bit when I get off streaming. That should be fun. Yeah, like, was it on PC? Because like Shiny made some interesting like 2000s PC games. Absolutely worthy of some revisiting. Tim Curry does one of the voices. Well, now I'm sold. Because as anyone will tell you, my favorite voice line in a video game ever comes from Tim Curry, and it's that line from Command and Conquer. Goodness, what was the line? Where capitalists cannot follow? Spice! One of the gods is a worm named James, so that's funny. I like that. That's quirky. I like a little quirk. I mean, I'm playing this. I must like a little quirk, right? Oh, also, hold on. I forgot to, real quick, I'm going to alt-tab out of the game and I'm going to make my thing here a little bit bigger so you can see me a little bit better. I usually have myself minimized for Chrono Cross, so I'm just going to switch up so you guys can see my face a little bit better. Forgot I was still using the Chrono Cross layout.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Oh, I can grab this stuff now, and I can deliver it. Deliver requested cargo. I'm going to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Spice! That's the line. Thank you, Mo.
It'll be worth it.
Couldn't remember it off the top of my head.
Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Roger Bumpus does a voice of one of the creatures you come across too. That seems like a pretty nice cast list they've got going on there.
Sam, being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so
Squidward.
they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
I can now build bridges. For bridges.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely on. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided...
Are we dumb for using it? Yes. Must it be used? Probably not.
As the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same could be said regarding you, of course.
Shiny was bought by Interplay. That sounds about right. Oh, after the REM song, Shiny Happy People. Yeah, I believe so. They also... Didn't they have work with Doug Tenapple from, They worked with Doug Tenapple from Earthworm Jim for a time, too. A guy who I'm not very fond of anymore, but, you know, things are what they are. Let's recycle some stuff. Remember you saying something years ago about Earthworm Jim, and I don't remember what it was, but it was negative. That the creator of Earthworm Jim, Doug Tenapple, is kind of a homophobic and transphobic, not a nice person. He's just, he's not very progressive in his views, and it sort of behooves me to sort of support anything that he does these days.
You've added a bridge schematic to your PCC.
Yeah, he's not a great guy. I just try not to give him money these days, is all. I don't not enjoy the things in my past that I enjoy that were made by him, like Earthworm Jim, but I'm not happy about some of the stuff that he's become.
Give it a try.
I mean, he's allowed his opinions, don't get me wrong, but I'm also allowed my decision to not support that.
Thank you for your contribution.
What is my next objective here? Bring Port Knot City onto the network. Well, I think what I will do is take a rest.
Good morning, Sam.
Let's take a save here. So, folks, I'm going to actually end the stream here. I'm going to go take a lie down, a little bit of a decompress, and in about an hour I'm going to be on my Discord server to hang out for the evening. That said, if you all are watching, and there's 10 viewers in the chat, let me give you guys some shout-outs here right now. Who am I looking at? Shout-outs to moderators Mo and Talon, Also, thank you to Ashura Tenchi, Community Showcase, Yvonne Bloodblossom, Iron Tech, Lurks, Pyrstar, Ronan Zio, Stuli89. Thank you all so much for coming out and chatting and showing up and lurking and all that stuff. If you are not following me, please drop me a follow. I do not request subscriptions since I don't really try to make money off of this. This is just to play some games and have some fun with people. But if you'd like to drop me a follow so you know when I go live next time, I would highly, 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 highly appreciate that. Add me to your follows, and we go live here every Sunday playing Chrono Cross and some other random stuff. We also go live every other Friday with Dungeons and Dragons. We are playing the World of Amalgam. It will be not this coming Friday, but the next Friday will be our next session, and we are maybe 4 sessions away from the end of our current campaign. So make sure you tune in for that. Fun stream, good timing. Son is want to go outside. Great. Have a good day with him. Everyone else, have a good day. Thank you for hanging out on a quiet Sunday with me. Really love your support, especially in these trying times, especially in these very trying times right now. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you later.